Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming to you guys again with yet another video. And I'm changing up the formula just a little bit right now. So you guys know I usually do a heater hype video on the weekends. It's gonna fall on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. But earlier this week, or later on last week, Jordan Brand actually unveiled all of their spring, or not even all their spring, but all of their fall releases for this year of 2018. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some more releases that we haven't seen yet, and just know that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Every release coming on later on this year, so if you didn't know, now you will know. Now there were actually a couple shoes that they showed off that are coming out this weekend, and those I will not be talking about right now in this video because I still want to do my regular heater hype video at the end of the week, which will be coming. So instead of one heater hype this week, you're actually getting two. So without further ado, y'all know what time it is, man. Let's get into this week's heat or hype on every sneaker release from Jordan Brand in fall, autumn, winter, whatever this year in 2018. Let's get it. So for this one, I just wanted to start off with the weak shit, get that out of the way, and then get into some of the better releases coming out. Now the first up, we have the Air Jordan 1, the Swoosh pack. Now this is coming in three colorways. You got a green, you got a really light pink, I don't know, a pastel pink colorway, super washed out pink colorway, and then you also have an orange colorway. Now let's just start off like this. These to me are destined to hit the outlets ASAP Rocky. I know that they don't release until I think September 1st, but none of these shoes are moving me. I don't like any of these colorways, and just the shoe itself is like, why buy this one when you have a whole bunch of other ones that you could buy? So in my personal opinion, if I was to rank the colorways, I guess I would go orange at number 1, green at number 2, and the really pale pastel pink at number 3. Honestly, all three of them are pretty garbaggio, pretty basura in my opinion, and these are definitely going to be outlet bound. But hey, if you mess with them, let me know down below in the comments. But me personally, these are super easy pass. Like I said, let's get some of the weak stuff out of the way. Up next, we got another pair of ugly ass Air Jordan 1s, and this is the Zip, the Air Jordan 1 High Retro Zip. I don't know, on females, I was like, okay, a female can make these look good. But on a guy's foot, once again, I think these are definitely outlet bound. I never liked any of the Zip pairs unless it was on a female. I thought that was a shoe that looked good on a female. And even some of the other shoes that we're going to get into, I think will look better on a female. But they have actually extended sizes for the Retro 1, the Zip pairs, higher up. I'm assuming through men's sizes 12 or 13. I don't know who asked for this. If you're one of those people that were just dying to get the zip up joints, let me know down below, because I don't think I've ever seen one person wearing zip up Air Jordan 1s. I've seen a couple people, which are all females, and they look fine on females. For dudes, and just me, I don't see who's buying these, bro. Who is buying this sneaker right here? I'm not. Let me know if you did, and did you cop them at the outlets? Hey, if you got them for 40% off, do your thing, but for full price, nah, basura, no good. Next on the list, another Air Jordan 1, the Air Jordan 1 Explorer. I'm gonna throw the picture up here, right here for you guys, but I'm actually looking at them down here, and honestly, it just looks like a kind of olive green done up in a canvas and maybe some type of nylon or something like that. Air Jordan 1, it's just another Air Jordan 1 that they kind of mess with, and it does look like it's on a small feet, so small feet gang is getting these. And once again, I think this definitely can be a shoe done up really well and worn really well by a female. I guess I'm just a big fan of the regular Air Jordan 1 and the off-white, so these in particular, I'm not a big fan of once again. Now, I would definitely take these over the Swoosh, and I would take them over the Zip Ups any day of the week. But once again, for small feet gang, for females out there, I think this is a good shoe. And you guys also got another Air Jordan 1 Rebel, and I think this one is in black and purple. I'm gonna pop it up here, but let me make sure. So yeah, we got another one in either black and purple or black and Bordeaux. And once again, I think these look better on small feet gang and good colorways. Now those top 3 Rebels were garbage. Those were trash, but these for females, why not? The Zip Ups for females, why not? The Explorer model for females, why not? But I don't want to put any Rebels on my personal feet anytime soon. So yeah, that's kind of it. I don't think we have any more bad ones on the list. Let me just check.
A few moments later.
So no, we have 2 more pairs of Air Drone 1s. We have the green snakeskin Air Jordan 1s, which I'm going to assume is for small feet gang out there. These are better than most of the ones we've seen so far. So for small feet gang, cool. You got the green snakeskin Python Air Jordan 1s. Keep it moving, blam, you got them. We also got a pair that's in black and gray. It's almost like a shadow snakeskin Air Jordan 1, and I think this is the best Air Jordan 1 that we've seen out of anything I've talked about so far. And maybe it's just because these are as close as we've seen to the shadows as possible. It's not too much snakeskin on the sneaker as well. And blam, small feet gang, once again, I'm assuming, here you go. Even if these were the drop in men's sizes, I do think it looks like a mid, not a high top. And a snakeskin high, because I like the snakeskin Air Jordan 11 low, especially the pair that dropped way back in like 2003. So maybe I would fuck with the snakeskin one. You know, we already had the Pinnacle Air Jordan 1s drop way back when, but they were like $350 and $400. They were just way too expensive. I ended up selling my pair off. So I don't know, snakeskin Air Jordan 1s, the best ones we've seen so far. Next up, we have a better release in my opinion than most of the ones once again, and this is the Air Jordan 13. Now I think there's gonna be some type of reptile pack for the women out there. So there's a white and gray Air Jordan 13, which what I think is croc print on the side. Once again, it's cool. It's not bad, it's not garbaggio, it's not basuda, but I want small feet gang, I want the females to chime in on this one and let me know, what do you look for in a sneaker? Is it these crazy materials, do you like the snake skins, or do you want a lot of the men's releases in your size? Because that's what I've seen a lot, is that women just want the men's size sneakers in their size and made like the men's size sneakers. Because you know, with some of the releases that have happened recently, or not recently, but what they used to do is when they took an Air Jordan 4 and made it into a grade school size, they adjusted some of the panels. It just didn't look the same. The sole was completely different, and now they're doing a lot better with that. So y'all let me know, small feet gang out there, all 4.9 or 5.2%, one of those out there, y'all let me know down below. This next shoe, I'm gonna really relax because I like Russell Westbrook as a player, but these lifestyle Westbrook joints, this in my opinion, the 0.3, this is the best lifestyle Westbrook that we've seen thus far. They looked a lot better on feet than in some of these pictures right here with what Westbrook actually wearing them. But you know what, I ain't got nothing nice to say. So I'm not gonna say any more about it. The Westbrooks, not my cup of tea. Let's just move to the next one. Now this next shoe I have been waiting to talk about. A lot of people have been asking me about my opinion, and that is the Jordan Legacy 312, or this new Just Dawn sneaker combining the Jordan 1, the Jordan 3, as well as the Alpha Force Low. Now I was reading a sneaker news article and they say that the Alpha Force Low was actually the sneaker worn by Jordan between the Air Jordan 2 and the Air Jordan 3, and the reason why Dynasty picked the Air Jordan 3 is because he thinks that that was the foundation of Air Jordan, the foundation of the brand, so he picked that sole to throw on the bottom. Now there are a lot of colorways, and I know this shoe isn't exactly fall, and I just wanted to talk about it because I've just been getting a lot of questions about it. Now let's talk about colorways, because there are a lot of colorways dropping. You have this all over, I think it's called Ghost Green, and this green pair, you have a blue, black, and white pair like Game Royal pair, you also have a Medicine Ball pair, and then you have two more that I kind of wanted to spend the most time on because I had the shoe that they got the bases or the template for on those colorways. So you have one that is based off of the Agassi, the Andre Agassi, the Air Tech Challenge 2, and the Hot Lava colorway. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pop this one up right now just so you can see it, and obviously you guys can see where the inspiration actually comes from. And I've had this sneaker right here, I think for about 2 or 3 years. I think these were released 2 or 3 years ago, and I don't wear them a lot. I definitely should wear them more. I really wish I had that Vault Green pair, but out of all these Legacy 312s dropping, I think the Hot Lava colorway is my personal favorite. And at first, I honestly wasn't even feeling the sneaker. I had to see more colorways, and once I seen the Hot Lava one, it kind of sold me. Once I seen the Medicine Ball colorway from the old Bo Jacksons, kind of sold me again. And then I also saw this other colorway. Let me toss these in the back real quick. Now the next and last colorway is gonna come off the Nike Air Command Force. and I bought these from, I want to say, In Clothing or SNS a while ago. I don't really wear these a lot either, but the Billy Hoyle joints right here, I think Robinson, I'm forgetting the actual basketball player that wore these, but the Nike Air Command Force. Now I still have my pair, I never ever sold them. I still think it's a really dope pair of sneaks, but you guys can see once again this colorway is based off of this shoe. So those are my two favorite colorways, and honestly I think some of my favorite colorways from this sneaker, if they drop a lot more, are gonna come from inspiration from more, you know, like notable sneakers like the Command Force, like the Andre Agassi's, like the Bo Jacksons. I think those are all really dope colorways with a good amount of storytelling behind them. So those are my overall thoughts on the Jordan Legacy 312. I really want to get a pair in just to at least review, and I would love to get the pairing of the Hot Lavas. Once again, in the beginning I was very iffy on them, but once I saw more pictures, more colorways, I want to try out a pair. I want to try at least one pair. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead, end off the list, and we got a few more of the heavy hitters. So first off, I think this one is dropping in August or September, and that is the He Got Game Air Jordan 13. Now I believe I still have my He Got Games from the last release, but depending on the quality and craftsmanship of this pair, I might trade in my old pair, just give them to some family and cop this new pair that's dropping. But for right now, not too crazy, not too hyped on it, but we'll see. Now we also got some shoes off the graduation pack. Now we know that this weekend the Air Jordan 10, the Russell Westbrook pair is dropping, so I'm gonna save that for the next heater hype. But for right now, we can talk about the CP3 joints and the Carmelo Anthony. My favorite, the Carmelo Anthony 13s, these Oak Hill 13s are fire in my opinion. They had the class of '02, I believe, on the insole, and it's a satin upper with black with the yellow suedes with the red on the bottom on the panther paws on them. And these joints, these Oak Hill 13s are fire. In my opinion, this is the best shoe out of the graduation pack for sure. Now I know some of y'all might like this next one more just because it is olive green, and that is Chris Paul's sneaker. Now this one has the year 03 on the inside, and it has the olive green makeup on the upper on the Air Jordan 12. You know, 12, 13, you know, which one are you liking? You let me know down below. Now Russell Westbrook sneaker, like I said, I'm gonna get into that in the next video, but just know, not a big fan of those 10s, bro. Not a big fan. Next up, we got the International Flight Pack. You got the Air Jordan 3, the Air Jordan 5, and also a brand new Air Jordan 12. Next up, we got the International Flight 5s, and I believe these released, it says right here, August 4th of this year. And once again, for International Flight 5s, weak body pair of sneakers right here, in my personal opinion. Now I definitely think a lot of people are gonna really like these. My favorite thing once again has to be the uppers. The sail colored leather on them looks really nice. It looks great, but the other aspects of the shoe I don't really care about. Now the sole itself is dope. The black with the orange teeth and the blue, like maybe some type of Knicks 5s, but somewhere in the mix, somewhere in the sauce, it got kind of mixed up and it just doesn't work like it should. And then of course my favorite from the International Flight Pack is the Air Jordan 12 with a lot of Japanese inspiration on it. You guys know how I feel about Japan. Took 3 years of Japanese in high school. Loved it. Loved that class. I definitely want to go to Japan one day, and I will do that. And yeah, so I definitely like this Japan inspired Air Jordan 12. Probably the best sneaker out of the International Pack by far. Way better than the 3s. Way better than the 5s. 12s, that's the best shoe. So that is a wrap for the video. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blasey blah. Of course, I ain't got no shoes, so Bullet RC, and I will see y'all on that next video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and let me know what sneaker you guys are looking forward to from Jordan Brand this year, whether it be in 2 weeks or in a couple months. But that's it. That's a wrap. I am out of here. Peace.